Okay, I probably didn't leave that loading screen, and sweet baby Jesus.
It wasn't long enough for us to add the Jeopardy theme.
Jumping into this game.
This is a game that happened.
Never played it.
Hey Microsoft, if you're putting all your games on other consoles, bring Voodoo Vince to the other fucking consoles.
I was watching a video earlier and someone was talking about that.
Because that game is really good as a platform, apparently. And the guy that's, I think, the current, like, president of Microsoft says it's, like, apparently his favorite game to have worked on. So, like, there's a high bar.
Shut up, voice acting.
In a mad grasp for power, the sorcerer Jinx betrayed his friends and tried to steal our most powerful artifact, the Book of Ages. The Guardian Order stood together to fight against him. But in the battle that followed, Jinx banished those that opposed him. His spell scattered the Guardians to unknown worlds, stranding them far from Sky Castle.
And now they seek to return to the past to undo the future. That is Aku. That's basically our...
So basically our plot minus time travel. So it'd be like, I guess, a plot. It would be like if Samurai Jack was sent into an alternate dimension. He literally sent them to another dimension.
Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I'm trying to hear them.
Yeah, there are subtitles.
I know. I don't want it to be... I always suck at editing.
Plus, you know,
voice acting.
like... Plus, yeah, and it's a platformer, so after the initial set up to a story, it just takes the backseat. I can't think of a clever analogy there. I can't always be the funny YouTube meme man.
Honestly, sometimes I prefer us just... like, not trying to be funny and just talking, because it's more realistic than trying to force horrible humor.
Without the Guardian Sigil, my team can't travel between worlds.
Cat, no.
We've been stuck here ever since that day, waiting. I don't know where that portal took him, but I know that Lucky is still out there, somewhere within the book.
You know, I feel like when you name your kid Lucky, you are just asking for the universe to dump on them.
But this isn't my story. This is Lucky's tale.
Title drop. Title drop.
Because they have the title drop, this game's title uses tale as in the story.
Yes.
And I don't know, like, if I actually want the pun there or not.
And in case anyone completely missed out on this is not the Xbox.
Well, because it's new Super Lucky's Tale, that's obvious that it's the Switch version.
Some people didn't realize this was ported to Switch. Ah, yeah.
Of course they didn't, because, again, no one buys a platformer on the fucking Xbox, other than Voodoo Vince, name an Xbox platformer.
Cats!
You see, you can't. I can. Blinks.
There's a few...
Blinks and Voodoo Vince are the only two that are good. Okay, and the original Xbox remake of Conquer, the Live and Reloaded is...
Okay, so let's see if...
Okay, is the camera control set to yes? No, I mean set to correct.
That's what I'm trying to...
You could pause the game and see what it's...
Do we have...
game options...
Subtitled on, music...
Camera control.
I wanna... invert and see what it does. Because sometimes... I was doing that weird thing where, like... Games do that!
Okay, so it was set to inverted normally, so invert is now normal, because you're inverting what it was set to at its base.
Up.
Okay.
down, left,
No.
right.
Okay, we're good now. We can play the video game. I'm guessing B is jump.
Yes, that's what A is also jump. Huh, cool.
And then
So-
is Y the tail attack?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
I'm so trying to mess with the. Cause the thing about inverted camera and like sometimes with a bunch of games it is a weird thing of like I'm just running around trying to get used to the movement stuff because sometimes I can deal with I have a weird subconscious split off where I can sometimes deal with inverted camera. Oh, he went to the... But other times, I, like... My brain is weird where I can deal with it, but...
Oh, well, like, fully admit this is a nostalgia bias thing, and because I'm admitting it, you can't call me a hypocrite when I bitch about other people or doing
There we
this.
go. I'm
I
just trying to...
I picked up the habit of doing certain things like, of doing...
I'm just trying to get used to the movement.
Just gonna talk to the robot.
I was about to. Oh, hold on. So I've got my camera fell down because I have a weird, like, what my brain
Oh, that's
does.
what I was going to say.
We have the same.
I've gotten used to basically, if, like, on, you know, every modern controller, I like the bottom button being...
Hold on.
I like the bottom button being jump, because that just makes sense for that button diagram, because that lets you hold down, like, the action button if it's Y to, like, run for, you know, like Mario or something, and you can press
Okay.
a B to...
I just had to fiddle with the controls. No.
You know, my point was, I've gotten a thing of, like, if it's a completely new game, I prefer for, you know, like... stuff like B being jump and Y being attack and camera control being if I press right, I make the camera go right. But if there was a game I played as a child before I really adapted to that, it feels weird to not play. It feels like kind of weird to not play that way. Like another example. Like another example is for 2D games, I primarily use the D-pad over an analog stick, except with the GameCube controller and Sonic Mega Collections, because the GameCube controller's D-pad is booty. Also, look at all this hand-holding tutorial, the game telling you what the buttons do. And not teaching you through level design and pretentious whine and complain.
Abby.
We have a cat.
Cat. All the time. Camera inversion, we talked about this in Okami, where certain
Because
games...
it did the same way, and I fucking hate it. I don't understand. Why did inverted camera become the fucking standard?
And what you call inverted is technically inverted, because the way I have it set now, down, up, right, left.
That makes sense.
Checkpoint.
I feel like at this point the industry should...
Speaking of cats,
Wait, was their name...
Master Mittens.
Ha. Isn't a litter like a name for a group of criminals or something? That's the pun they're going for, right?
And just some other cat finds.
The developers had enough budget for a voice act opening, but then not voice acting in the rest of the game. Okay, and like to talk.
I'll talk a little bit.
Oh,
I'm just trying to get used to the.
Well, they all got the game for a minute and explain how the game works. It's a kind
I
of.
think I've got my.
You should have the basic controls. It's a.
No, the basic controls are down, and I'm trying because of what I was saying, like a couple of minutes ago. Because this is just the weird way my brain works, where I can deal with like inverted or non-inverted camera controls, depending on the game, or if I got so used to it one way. But I try now to get it used to.
Like I said, to explain how the game works, it's a collectathon platform. Like the amount of collectibles you have is actually a lot smaller than in most games. You basically, I believe, as you can see up in the corner, you essentially have 4 collectibles in a stage. Those 4 collectibles in a stage. One is just beating the stage, whatever the stage's objective is. When you do that,
That is fun as hell.
One of the...
Oh, that is really good flow. That is actually stupid fun.
Make a point making fun of a stupid, pretentious video I hate.
What's up?
But before that... Ooh, double jump. But before that...
I had... Yeah.
But before that, like I said, to explain the 4 collectibles, if I remember correctly, you have one is just beating the stage, whatever the objective in the stage is. The other is collecting all of the letters to spell lucky. That gets you 1. One was then, I believe, there is a set amount, I think, of coins in the stage, so I believe it was collect all of those, and I cannot remember what the last one is. I think the last one is considered a secret, and it's just hidden somewhere in the stage.
I know I'm not talking much.
Well, it's the tutorial level.
I was just trying to get a feel for the game.
That's why it's the tutorial level. It's designed for you to do that.
And, yeah.
But you see, it's a bad tutorial level because the game told you what to do and didn't teach you through game design. It's a,
Woohoo! Spin. Double jump. Yeah. Because I'm just trying to get the logistics down here. Because it is a tutorial. Oh, I see a thing. Big money.
I wonder if you
Picking this up.
You have to pick those up and carry them to...
Yeah, those guys. So I need to go get that other head.
I wonder if you could complete the tutorial stage on your first run. I assume due to the way this game is structured, every level...
We may or may not have to backtrack.
I don't remember people saying that you get more powers, so I think you have all your powers from the outset. Meaning I am pretty sure if you know where everything is, you could...
It's a blind run.
You could 100% the game on a first playthrough, I think.
Yeah. Which I've almost...
Well, you almost got lucky.
Drop. That's 2 of the 3. I've almost got the letters, which is cool. Anyway. back with the whole
Oh,
charging.
300 coins. You got. Oh, you got. Yeah.
Got enough coins.
So I guess it's just collect a set amount of coins in the stage.
Good.
Hmm.
I see that. Trixie game.
Why was it 300? That feels like a weird arbitrary distinction.
Okay, back to trying to figure out. Yeah. Don't know where we ended up. Oh, it's like a time trial place thing.
Oh, it's like those. So,
Red coins.
oh my god, it's the bonuses from Sunshine. Well, I say bonuses from Sunshine, but this is actually.
Ah!
Well, I say it's like the bonuses from
Woohoo!
Sunshine, but that was actually like the note missions from Galaxy.
It's a little bit of.
It's a little bit of both.
Find 300 coins in a level and you earn a page.
Huh.
If you had 300 coins, I'll give them to you. Because you're my best buddy. So, it's a 300 okay, good to know.
Why is it 300?
So, back to whatever the fuck we were doing. Oh, that actually got us in that other part of the level, so that was plot important.
It was actually important. Ooh, but that's good game design.
That was plot important anyway, and it was like the coin thing
Ooh,
was...
that's like... And there's the ooh, that's a good game design.
And there's a head.
The... Was the, like, exception... Was the exception of, like, the hidden page. You end up getting most of the pages, basically, through just playing this basic tutorial area. That is really, really good game design. Because that establishes the rules that every level in the game will follow as the 4 collectibles, with the exception of the hidden one.
And that gets
But we don't even know if
this.
We don't even know if this is technically the end of the level or not, or if there's more, because the
We
hidden...
may or may not have to come back. It's a blind run. So.
Huh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There's the... Okay, so you get...
That's the last page.
That's the one to complete the...
So I wonder if there's something hidden I missed, because there's whatever the hell this is, and I don't know if this is... Oh, hold on. That thing. I have a theory here. He's holding an orb. But
Ah.
I'm gonna let that despawn. I've got a platforming theory. Yeah, let's maximize the camera in an up view. So that way I can make sure I do. Pull it back down.
And that's another one of those.
In we go! I'm a freaking genius. Platforming! Collectathon! You can't fool me!
This is a game made for children. maybe try to get... Oh, okay. Well, that worked.
It had an X on it, so I thought... Oh, yeah, that's an instant kill. And it looks like there's a page in here. And an extra life. That's it! Sweet! We've completed it!
We'll complete it when we go.
You know what I mean!
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Damn it, words. Failing me! Wasn't talking much, but I'm trying to get a grasp on controls, because when you're playing a new game that you're unfamiliar with, you need to get a feel for the controls. Because what this game does really well, this mechanic, you can dig around and he'll pop out and you can dig again. Like, that's actual really damn...
Oh, but you see, it's just a dive after a jump. That's just the depth of two. This game isn't any more
Are you
complex.
still on about that?
It's a fucking we're playing a platformer. I fucking have to be, because that is one of the genuine worst videos I have ever seen next to Egoraptor's next to Egoraptor's Ocarina of Time Sequelitis. Yeah, this game is on a smaller budget.
What?
This game is on a smaller budget. It's not exactly the biggest AAA budget. A few just tiny little problems will slip through the cracks.
Hold on. You see what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, his feet are clipping through the ground.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I'm not going. But
I'm not gonna be a butthole about it.
Unlike assholes who can complain about clipping or a game dropping frames for a fucking Autosack.
And then they 453 hidden page, all the lucky.
100%.
Oh, replay.
Huh.
Cool. Again, in case you missed it, this is a Switch version of a game that was on Xbox One, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was an Xbox One game?
It was first they made a game called Lucky's Tale. That was a VR game. Then it got a sequel, Super Lucky's Tale, which was an Xbox One exclusive for some fucking reason.
It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, I always ask this when I start a new Let's Play, but how is my audio balancing? I thought it was okay, but I always hate trying to audio balance around voice acting because I don't want the game to drown me and Carson out, or, Sean or Brian if they also happen to be here. Overall, I think the voice acting audio balancing was fine. I mean, it was kind of quiet, but when you're watching a Let's Play with commentary, you need to expect that the people talking might, end up talking over the game. If you're looking for a non-commentary run of a game so you can actually hear the game in its entirety, this is not at all what we do. But anyway, I'm rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.